MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Minor is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now to bat, Derek Jeter, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And there's one down now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tino Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So stepping in is Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Merrifield stands at second with no outs. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Canseco is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Batting third.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The center fielder, Duke Snyder.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is popped up. Tino's there to make the catch to retire the side. Royals leave 1. Still no score. Plate is Jose Canseco. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jose
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soler is there. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff. That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Standing in now, Tim Raines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 28 home runs and 71 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So now into the box is David Ortiz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
David Ortiz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Alberto.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
He loses him on ball four.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The catcher.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Swing and a little tapper. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if we recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Runners back. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Soriano on at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Just keeping him close. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. From the stretch, shot down the line, it's a fair ball. And the runner from first comes around to score.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Derek Jeter, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. 2 down. Up next, Bernie Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1. Here it is. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a throw over and the runner back safely. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First delivery to him. And there's a base hit on the line. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to hit, Hank Aaron hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Another payoff pitch. Softly hit down the line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he's safe.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Duke Snyder is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To the plate now is David Ortiz.
Number 34.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Down and away, ball 1. Ortiz, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Now that's popped up. Martinez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Williams gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Canseco. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding forward now is the DH. Cecil Fielder singled in his last at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him. Next, here is Tim Raines. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fly ball out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it. But keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in next, Hunter Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Here's another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Now the first pitch. Alfonso Soriano is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Up next to the base.
So one down, no one aboard. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aaron is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Number 27.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now.
Right fielder,
as we roll
44.
through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Duke Snider, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Derek Jeter flew out last time up.
Derek Jeter.
Pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soler's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So next to hit is Bernie Williams. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Minor into the windup. Here's the pitch.
1-2 the count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. At the plate now, Tino Martinez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And now in the box, Jose Canseco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, here it comes, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 4-2. And now here is Dave.
Leading up for the Royals, the first baseman.
First offering on its way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hanser Alberto stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pops this one up. Martinez trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Jorge Soler.
Fouled off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit this. We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. KC down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Marcus Walden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64.
Now here's the first offering.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Called strike 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cecil Fielder goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Hit down the line at first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next.
First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third.
Dozier brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Goose Gossage gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope, ball.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Canseco is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit
Merrifield next to bat. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. 1-0 the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Merrifield, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Scott Barlow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Scott Barlow.
So here is Alan Trammell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The third baseman, Alan Trammell.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Into the box, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Aaron's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The bat, number 2.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. First pitch of the AB now.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike one. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hard liner to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Striding in is Tino Martinez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Still going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Kyle Zimmer enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 45, Kyle Zimmer.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Dozier waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-4 New York. Now it'll be Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, number 27.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Hank Aaron, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
1-2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
Count remains 2-2. Three and 2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Left center fielder, number 4.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem...
High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
And that one yanked just foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 6-5. Greg Holland comes on from
now pitching for the Royals. Number 35.
Darryl Strawberry will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Strawberry.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Snyder's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up, Tim Raines grounded out in his last at-bat. The set and the pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple. So he waited till the 9th inning when he comes through here to extend the hit. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Wade Boggs checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But it's offline. He scores. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Don Mattingly is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases empty. Here's the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soler is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Jorge Soler.
The left fielder.
Strike taken up in the zone.
So
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Popped him up. Mattingly shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 13.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Hunter Dozier digging in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 count. Here it comes.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Lifted in the air out to right. Raines gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So they can't get that winning run. Now at the plate, here is Jorge Posada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And this will be fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Next to dig in, Derek Jeter. He doubled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. So they're going back at the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left as they move out in front 7-6.
Your
Jace
attention,
Fry,
please.
a 6'1"
Now
southpaw,
pitching
will be the one that gets the call.
Number 57, Jace Fry.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soler is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now to the plate, here is Tino Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Jose Canseco struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run.
Leading up for the Royals,
Mariano Rivera takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Hank Aaron is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. New York crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Goose Gossage earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan